Hey everybody, Mike Pfeiffer, and I'm out here. Everybody just got done working. It's Thursday, and we just got done. Uh, I say we, I did a lot of bull pooping, but a couple members, two or three members, did a bunch of cleanup out here. I'm going to show you where we're at because I haven't posted a video for the club in a while, but we're at the Southern New Mexico N Scalers Club. And let me show you around and where we're at and explain what we're doing. Okay, what we did today, or what some of the members did today, is put up our plexiglass that we have for the fair. We have some chains that will go across here to that kids stand over there. And there's a stanchion that goes in the middle that supports the chains in the middle. We have that all figured out. This area you've likely seen before, the vineyard and the farm back there. The kids stand has now been moved to this point. This used to be the oil refinery. We have fixed where the oil refinery used to tie into the main line, used to come out towards us here. We now have that track all tied back together. Ralph, one of our guys, got all that tied back in and built that little jut out that accepts that track. And if I swing around here, this is now what we have created from what the oil refinery used to be. The idea is that this will be a canyon coming down where you see that other bridge over there. It'll be a pretty steep rock face. It'll be about 2 inches up from the pink foam that you see on the bottom will be the riverbed. It'll come under this one and it'll come off the layout over here. And this fascia right here will be cut down to that river level. You can see that one of our younger members, Levi, he put up a bunch of paper here that'll serve as the rock face coming down from behind what we put behind here. Behind here there will be a cut that's 9 3/4 inch radius. There'll be a loop of track that goes around and goes around this end. This loop that you see right here will be inside of a tunnel. It will be run on DC, and that will have a timer on it. It'll go into the tunnel, maybe sit there for 10 minutes or so, and then it'll come out the other side, make a loop, and then there'll be a mine over here on a hill, and it'll stop there at the mine for maybe 3 minutes, and then it'll take off with its mine cars and go back in the tunnel and sit in the tunnel for another 10 minutes. And then in between will be a hill, so you won't see the track if you're standing out here in the aisle as I am and holding the phone at eye level, my eye level. You won't see the trackage behind there. And eventually, what we have now is we have these chains right here that'll go across temporarily here. Eventually, maybe next year, if we get some more plexiglass, we'll put plexiglass on that stuff in the back there and run the chains from this point over to there and keep them from going that way, but they will be able to come back in here and look around. So if I walk back in here, they would be able to come back in here and look at this stuff that we've had on the layout forever. And they'll be able to walk back in this corner here, and all this scenery will be tied in over here on a slope. This will be a cut. And you can see how the two tracks come down. One stays at an upper level, one comes down to a lower level and crosses the canyon. The other one goes around. And if you can picture this up here being about, say, that high at my angle here, you can see that view will be blocked of the other side. They will only see this side until they go around back to the other side. So we had plexiglass that was designed for the refinery area. We have now hooked that up here. We have a natural barrier here in the fascia. We have a lot more scenery stuff to do here, but this is just basically the base scenery for the loop. But the main lines, if I back you up really fast, the track you see in the middle there is a bypass track so that people don't have to go over the mountain. The other ones are the two main lines, the eastbound, westbound main line, or north and south, however we look at it, or on the outsides. They come around here. The bypass track goes back into the main line track right here. The two main line tracks come around, go over the bridge, go down around the other end down there, come back down this side over here, pass underneath themselves, and back to the original main line over here. So it gives a place for the mainline train to disappear behind the mountain and reappear and then go under itself. Gives us an opportunity to pass a mainline train over another mainline train. It just will increase or make a change in, not increase, because we had a lot of people that really liked the refinery, but this will just be something different. So anyway, that's how all of that's going to work. This is what it looks like right now with the plexiglass up and the chains here across. We also have a stanchion that will go in here. Now I'm going to just stand here. But you see this piece of fascia that goes across here. We're going to build a mine that goes down, and it's going to be lit, and you'll be able to see the mine workers in the mine underground over here below that. That is going to be my task. I don't know when I'll get to that. And then on top will just be, where you can't see there, where I think you can see the pink foam there, will be a mine head and an old mine. But anyway, I'm thinking about throwing a little bit of whimsy into it by putting a monster down at the end of one of the shafts. I saw a gentleman on YouTube that built a diorama like that, and I thought it was pretty cool. The kids would get a kick out of it. But at some point in time, a stanchion may go in here, and we may run this chain back at an angle to a stanchion and then back out to this side over here. Everything else here really has not changed. I'll just give you an overview of the layout as it stands right now. And it's mostly cleaned up. We just have to move some tables around and mop the floor, and we'll be ready for fair time. And that's everything we've been doing. Okay, everybody, I hope you enjoyed that little brief explanation of where we're at here on the Southern New Mexico N-Scalers, and we hope you continue to come back and take a look at what we're up to.